Now, the news of the day yesterday, I would say in terms of recruiting, was without a doubt what we're going to get to here, D. And you hear about Oregon and flips a lot, but it's normally players flipping to the Ducks, right? And this was not the case with one of the top tackles in the country, Kodi Greene, as he flipped his commitment from Oregon to Washington.
Yeah, this is the highest rated recruit for the Washington Huskies in a decade. 5-star player, number 4 offensive tackle, 6'6", 290, out of Mater Dei in California, the powerhouse that we're all familiar with. But he's actually originally from Washington, went to Sammamish, Washington East Side Catholic High School until he was a sophomore, then goes to Mater Dei to play football. So he's a Washington native flipping from the rival Oregon to the Huskies. He said the visit to Washington was awesome. Got me thinking how special going home would be. He says family's everything. So being able to stay home and play with my brother, his brother Caden, who's a freshman defensive back with the Huskies, stay true to my roots and create something truly special at home is a feeling in my heart I can't describe. My brother and I grew up dreaming about becoming dogs together someday. Had conversations with my family, my dad, praying, and now he's going to stay home and be a dog. So just an incredible pickup. You'll pull up the film here, Pete, but
Yep.
Basketball player, 80-inch wingspan, 5-star. Shout out to Michael Switzer, then Marcus Griffin and Matt Doherty in the recruiting department, everybody who had a hand in this, because if you're Washington, you're Jet Fish, these are battles that you absolutely have to win. You think about Josh Connerly from the state of Washington, just got drafted in the first round, signed with Oregon. Can't have history repeat itself, and Washington was able to keep their stud tackle home in this instance.
Yeah, I mean, look at this film here, man. And again, this is Mater Dei, so it's big time competition. Guys like this are coming into the next level ready to play, right? They're prepped a certain way at that program. This is you see future first rounder written all over this guy.
Yeah, what jumps out to me here is the pop, right? Just the twitch to get into guys. He's not 330 pounds right now, but his ability to explode into the block, explode through his hips with fast twitch muscle and aggression and then knock guys back. That jumps out. He's able to do it in space. He's able to do it just down blocking. He just has that natural pop to him and athleticism. That's hard to coach. He can get stronger in the weight room. He's basketball players. He's going to be focused on football and gaining weight, but that natural ability is hard. He's been well coached at Mater Dei. And again, I go back to Josh Connerly because we saw him get drafted yesterday in the first round. That guy should have been a Washington Husky, right? He grew up in the Seattle area, ends up going to the rival, winning a lot of games for Oregon, starting a lot of games, and going first round. If you're Washington, you need to keep that type of player home, and they're doing that here with Kodi Greene. Just a major, major pickup. And there's a lot of good players in Washington, man. There's a lot of good players in that state. Washington, the Huskies have produced a lot of first-round talent, so they have that. They can hang their hat on that, and they could sell guys like Kodi Greene. And I think this is just an unbelievable pickup. And if you're Oregon, you're pretty bummed to lose a player like this. They're in on some 5-star tackles. They're in on Cantwell. They're in on a few of these 5 stars. But this guy's close to home. I know he's going closer to home in Washington, but he's a Pacific Northwest guy. This is a battle you could have won. You had him committed, but Washington just ended up pulling the heartstrings and getting it done.
Well, and just last week, Washington got a quarterback commitment from Derek Zammit, who had a good showing at the Under Armour All-American game. We've actually done a video on him on this channel when Bill Belichick, I want to say he was one of the first quarterbacks that Bill Belichick offered in the high school ranks for the next recruiting class at the time when he had first started at North Carolina. So nice class coming together for the Huskies right now. Number 19 ranked. Obviously, the Kodi Greene commitment bumps them up a few spots there, and he's their highest rated commitment by far at this point. But nine commits in the class, and you've gotten now your centerpiece as your 5-star tackle in this class and your quarterback that you hope to build around in Derek Zammit from DePaul Catholic in New Jersey, who's a top 5 player in the state, and a top 20 quarterback, give or take, in the country.
Yeah, you got Damon Williams, right? Young player who is an outstanding quarterback for the future. Not the biggest guy in the world, so you hope you can keep him maybe for all 4 years and win a lot of games with him under center. So things to me are looking pretty good up in the Pacific Northwest. Shout out to Jed Fish, Matt Doherty, again, the whole team for doing a good job getting guys in California and other places in Arizona, keeping the talent that's in Washington home. And who knows, they could start going east soon. This is a program on the rise.
All right, everyone. Appreciate you all for joining us live today. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys next week, and we'll see, man. Maybe something crazy happens here this afternoon. If someone unexpected pops in the portal, I'll bring you an update. I know D is going to be on an international flight, so I'm going to have you guys covered. But if the name's big enough, I'll be there.
Who knows what could happen, man? Like and subscribe. Appreciate you.